guys, and welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. Welcome. My name is Aiden. I'm so happy that you're here. If I am a little quieter today, it's because I have a splitting headache today. I don't know what's going on. It's just like all through my eye and into my ear. I think I might be getting an ear infection. And of course, it's a holiday weekend, so I don't know. If I don't feel better tomorrow when this goes up, I will be going into like the doc in the box to see if I have an ear infection or something. So yes, I'm speaking quite a little bit more quietly because it hurts to speak full volume. So I wanted to do my update, my project update for my body care though, because I need to. I have a lot of stuff that I want to get rid of. I have trash all over the place. And I'm hoping tomorrow I will feel better and I can record my empties and finish up my sample video as well. So I finished a few things in July, a lot more in August. So this is my 2-month update. But before I start that, I am going to give a major update to my major change. So I had several tree huts. I had I think 5 holiday cheer, cocoa colada, candy cane, peach sorbet, and vanilla. I don't know why I went to a different hand. I'm going to put those all on hold, and I'm going to work exclusively on my Bath and Body Works sand and sea salt or beach. They have 2 different names. Those scrubs, the ones with the apricot kernels in them. I'm doing that because I'm having issues with the packaging and I want to get them out. I don't want any chance of them causing more issues than they already have. If you watched the first video, you know that I talked about how the one had leaked out everywhere. And then as I was filming and I went to the plastic bag that I had that month's in, it had leaked out and it leaked on to the love seat that I was sitting on. So I had that. I have the one I'm currently using was doing that. That's Bahamas passion fruit and banana flower. I had to think of the full name. So I don't have that with me because one, it was leaking out, like the oils, the emollients, the keeping it, spreadable. But when I went to squeeze it, it's not sealed at the top, so it shot up and I had just scrub everywhere on my shower walls. Luckily, it was mostly in clumps, so I was able to gather it. I had just finished my other body scrub that was in a jar, so I like scooped it all into the jar so that it didn't wash down the drain, and then I ended up using it that way. But it is coming out of the top of the container, so once I finish filming this, I'm going to transfer that into one of these containers you're going to see here in a minute. So I'm going to use up all of the ones that I have. That is my goal now, instead of using those tree huts. So instead I have, I think like 9 of them. I don't think I'll probably get through all 9 of them, but I do have one at the beach. I have some Waikiki Beach coconut. I have some pink pineapple sunrise, and I have some Bahamas passion fruit and banana flower. Why is that such a long name? It doesn't need to be that long. So that's what's going on with that. That's the first major change. I guess that's really the only major change. If I finish those, then I'll go back to my tree huts. But like I said, I don't think I will finish all of those. And wherever they are, like I'm not going to transfer any of them over to my parents because I don't want them leaking anywhere, because this year's packaging was just not good. I did not have that issue last year. I just absolutely love them. And I love the product. The packaging was really, really bad this year. Look for that in my not this month's empties, but next month's empties. Because I will show you what was going on with that. And I have to say, I'm sorry I don't have that with me. I just really didn't want to take it over to my office because that's where I film, because I have more space and more light. So things that I finished in July, I finished this Le Covent de Minimes repairing hand cream with honey and shea. It was fine. It was not something to write home about. It was super old. I got this at Bath and Body Works back when they sold this in the early, 2 decades ago, in the aughts, not in the teens, in the aughts. Can you believe we're already in the third decade of this century? It's insane. Then I have my Pink Pineapple Sunrise Exfoliating Beach Body Scrub. That's what it's called. I do really like this formula. It's a nice scent, but like I said, this packaging, it's been leaking. I don't know if they just didn't make the components seal enough, because it was leaking out and it was kind of everywhere. I mean, obviously I cut it open, but yeah, it was not good. And then the end of it was kind of hard because it didn't have those things that made it emollient. It kind of was like this almost like lump of sand kind of thing that made it just a little bit more difficult to spread. I finished one body wash. This is the Pink Watermelon Blast, and I really like this one. I should have told you the notes. So the notes on this one are juicy pink watermelon, sugared strawberry blossoms, and lime zest. Really nice scent. I do like it. It was groovy watermelon this year. It's slightly bubble gummy kind of watermelon type scent. It's a nice one. Pink Pineapple Sunrise is sweet pink pineapple, palm sugar, and sun-drenched nectar. And then the last thing I finished in July, so not a lot, was this Skin Volve Body Karate Cream with caffeine and argan oil. As you can see, it doesn't have a bottom because this part ripped off, and so I had to decant this into another lotion bottle, and it worked fine. It didn't have the best scent. Like, it's just a very, like, smelled like lotion, unscented kind of lotion, which does have a scent to it, you know? So finished that one. Glad to have gotten this out, especially with that issue. Now on to the things I finished in August. First up, I finished this Bath & Body Works Coconut Milk Hand Cream. This one was interesting. I liked the scent on it, but it was not as thick as like the other hand creams I've tried. I don't think it didn't have the shea in it, that's why. So this is the Firecracker Pop, and this is really nice, thick lotion. I carry one of these in my purse at all times. I use this one because of the scent as my nighttime hand cream, and that worked, but I was surprised at how thin of a consistency it was. I was expecting it, I guess, to be like the other ones. Then I finished this Lauren Conrad Sweet Tuberose, the body cream. This had a nice scent to it, and it was also pretty good. Worked well as a hand cream. It was kind of in between in terms of consistency, not as thin as the coconut milk, but not as thick as the shea butter hand creams from Bath & Body Works. I liked them, and I don't know if they still are for sale because Kohl's made all of their changes. That's where I had gotten it originally because they carried all the Lauren Conrad stuff, but I don't know if there's anywhere to get them now. I finished another body cream in August. This is scrub. This is the Waikiki Beach Coconut, which is tropical white coconut, saltwater breezes, and sun bleached woods. The reason I was working on this one is because it was the other one that was leaking, and I wanted to get it out as fast as possible. So yes, both of these were leaking. Now the current one I'm using is leaking and also spurting out the top. Like this, like, I guess, I don't know, is that almost an inch of the packaging is just not connecting, and even if I try to squeeze here and then squeeze it out the bottom, it's just not coming out. It's coming out the top. It's a big pain in the butt. I also finished this guy. This is the Asquith and Somerset Mango Body Scrub. I got this at Marshall's or TJ Maxx, and this is what I'm going to put the rest of the scrub in now that it's empty. It had an interesting smell. It's very familiar to me. I think it smells like, I don't remember what exactly, but hair products that, or body, maybe it was a body wash. I think got to be did a body wash back in the, like, back in my college days, and this smells like something that I picked up at, you know, like a discount grocer, and they had got to be stuff, and I'm pretty sure it smells like, maybe it was a body wash, but it's a very, very familiar. It was fine. It almost felt like, they almost felt like plastic granules, which I know it's not, but that's kind of what it felt like, and they took a while to dissolve, which was kind of weird. So I probably wouldn't purchase this again, but it was an interesting experiment to like have all that nostalgia every time I used it. Finished a couple of lotions. I finished the Watermelon Lemonade lotion. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. I love this scent. I actually think this is probably my favorite watermelon scent from Bath & Body Works. The notes on this are watermelon ice, sparkling water, and sugared lemon. It smells so good. It has a little bit of tartness to it, but it definitely has that watermelonness to it. So I wish they would bring this back because I do like this watermelon too. This is another pink watermelon blast. This is the body cream that matched it. Just took me a little bit into August to finish it from what I had been using in July, but got both of those ones out. But yeah, I would pick watermelon lemonade probably over pink watermelon blast, and I would pick both of them over watermelon mojito or pink watermelon. Then we have a body butter from the Body Shop. This is the mango, and this one had a nice scent to it. I don't think I necessarily would recognize it as a mango scent, but it had a nice thick consistency. I find that the Body Shop, some of them are a little bit thicker than others, and I really liked this consistency. So yes, I would purchase this one again. I can't remember where I got that one, but I do like the Body Shop body butters for the most part. This is one I'm so happy to be gone. This is the Vita Coco coconut oil, and I used this on my feet. I used it a little bit on my hair. I did not like it on my hair. I actually don't feel like it helped at all. It was a very thin consistency, and I was trying to like get it in, and it had separated, and then I stirred it up and kind of broke it up, and it was in chunks for a while, and then it somehow like melded itself together and had a nice consistency, but it's still like, I don't know. I would never buy pure coconut oil again, and it wasn't the miracle thing that I was expecting hearing people talk about it. So yeah, just it wasn't my favorite. And then Rejoice put those little horns, like celebration horns, down below because I finished the Savannah Bee Orange Mint Overnight Foot Treatment. I have been working on this for over a year. This is my third project that it went into, and each project 6 months. So it's finally done. I thought I have another one of these, and I thought about starting it, and I was like, no, I'm gonna take a little break from it, but it is gone. It is completely and utterly scraped out. I'm so happy that it is done. This is another thing that I got at Bath & Body Works many years ago, and I'm so glad it's gone. It's a very thick, kind of sticky treatment, and you definitely want to, like, I would put it on, put socks on, go to bed. In the morning, I would want to wash my feet. So I would only use this on nights that I was going to shower in the morning instead of showering at night, because it was just like, it would make everything sticky. It would make the socks the next day sticky. If you were wearing shoes without socks, they would make those kind of, you would not want to put shoes on without socks on. It just was very unpleasant in that regard, but I did feel like it helped my feet, so I put up with it, and that's why I'm going to use the other one. But yes, it is finally gone. There is much rejoicing. Final empty is this Poolside Coconut Colada, and this is iced coconut, juicy pineapple, jasmine petals, vanilla cream, and sparkling sugar. I loved the scent of this. I wish I had more body care in this. Like, I don't know necessarily lotion, but like a spray in this would be absolutely awesome. And I would like another shower gel in it. They only put this out at SAS. This was by itself, all lonesome, and it was really good. So yes, really smells good. Smells like a pina colada. Yeah, mostly coconut with a little pineapple in there. Really nice. All right, the things that I'm working on. It is September 3rd as I'm starting this. I haven't technically started this one, but I did use a little bit of it because I took the seal off and it spurted out. So this is my next lotion. This is the Vivo Dead Sea Minerals Green Apple Hand and Body Lotion. It's pretty full. It's at 4 ounces, but like I said, it spurted out. So technically I have started using it just a little bit, because when I took that little plastic seal off of the tip, it went everywhere. The other lotion I am currently using is this SJP NYC Crush, and this is the soft body lotion. This is a very thick cream, like super thick cream. It is one that you have to like work in quite a bit, and it's much thicker than the Bath & Body Works body creams. I'm down to here, so I'm pretty close to the end, and I see myself finishing this probably in the next like 2, maybe 3 showers, and will be glad when that's gone. Just started using this one, and the line is about here, so it's kind of funny because I don't think I've used it. Probably was like here when I started. This is the Ahava Dead Sea Water Mineral Hand Cream. This is what I'm using at night. Before I go to bed, I slather this on my hands. Which reminds me, I have this one in my purse. This is the Sun Wash Citrus Hand Cream from Bath & Body Works. This is what I'm using during the day. It keeps it in my purse. I would say I'm probably right about here. I'm almost done with this. This is going to be, I'm anticipating probably in the next week finishing this one up and then having to start another one. But yes, that one is another one that I'm currently using. Then we're talking kind of a foot cream, but not really a foot cream. I'm using it as foot cream. This is the Mary Kay Extra Emollient Night Cream. I'm using this as a foot cream because it's almost like it's a Vaseline type texture. It's very thick. It does really help. I have noticed that my heels were really starting to crack. So I was driving home and I spending a couple nights in a hotel. I didn't have like my slipper socks or put stuff on my feet like I normally do. And then also just wearing a lot of sandals. My heels were getting really dry and cracked and hurting. And this has really helped them. So very expensive for what it is. It is supposed to be a face cream, but they sold it in their hand cream set. And I find that it works really well on my feet. If I have cracked hands this winter and there's any left, I will probably use that also. Which reminds me, there are 2 items that I used up in July that were in my samples and I forgot to pull them to talk about them. So one was just a little tube of this same night cream, and I did use that one up. And then I also had like a little jar of Camille Beckman Glycerin Hand Therapy that was really nice. So I did finish those as well. So this is where I am. I'm probably going to switch to every other night with this one just because I don't want to use it all up, and I have another body butter that I'm going to add in unofficially. I'm not going to put it as one that I'm trying to pay on. And then finally, I have my shower gel. This is the Fresh Getaway. The notes are bright, yuzu, citrus, and fresh ocean air. This smells so good. It's nice and tropical. I had to look inside, and I'm right about here. I started it a little early just because I've been going through body washes a little bit more. So I have a good like third to almost half that I am down. And yeah, I'll definitely be finishing this month. This month. Should have brought some minis home with me to try, I guess. So that is where I am. This was way longer than I thought it was going to be. Let me know what you are using. Let me know if you have your own project use it up. I would love to know. Let me know what you're trying to use up. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for stopping by and putting up with my ramblings and everything. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.